Hey everyone, it's Angela with Mystic Moon, bringing you guys a twin flame pick a card reading. So I haven't done a twin flame reading specific in a while, and I also haven't done a pick a card reading, so I thought I would combine the two. I hope that you guys enjoy this. So I'm going to be using a variety of different decks. I'm going to do all my shuffling on camera to build the piles. So if you guys do not want to watch this process, just go ahead and go to the timestamps in the description box below. I will be picking 3 cards from this deck, so you guys can technically off of those cards pick your actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I don't even know why I just said that. This is actually going to be a part of the reading. So pick 1, 2, or 3. I know that some of you like to visually pick things. So if that's the case, what you guys can do is you guys can choose Peaches for number 1. Peaches is right here, okay? And you can see his fur. And so if you want number 1 or the cat, you can pick number 1. If you want number 2, that's going to be the rose quartz, which is right here. And if you want number 3, you can pick the amethyst. That is just specific because I had somebody comment saying, hey, I really need a focal point. Not a focal point. I really need what the hell? I really need something to visualize. I don't know why I said vocal point. So if you guys need it for that reason, that's why I just said that right there. So I will put that in the timestamp as well. So anyways, let's get into this reading. I'm going to be using a deck here from a creator. Her name is Amber Dawn. She does something called Fantasy Portraits. So she's got an Instagram. She also has a YouTube page now in which she offers like free readings for the collective. And she just did one yesterday on Twin Flames, and it was pretty freaking amazing. So if you guys haven't seen this deck here, this is called the Heaven and Spirit Oracle. It's amazing. It's one of my favorite decks, and it's cool because it has the words on the back, so it doesn't require a booklet or anything or memorization. You've got everything on the cards and the images. She's taken images and then she's added special effects to them, and it's a beautiful deck. So anyways, I'm going to use these today, and if you guys want to check her out, I definitely suggest it, because they're short and sweet readings. They're perfect. And like I said, I'll put her in the description box below. But let's get into it. All of these decks here are from Tony Carmine Salerno. I love his deck so much. This one is called the Gaia Oracle. So I'm just going to shuffle these and put it right over here, you guys. This one right here is called Gods, Goddesses, and Angels. Put it right there. This one is called the Universal Love cards. Put it there. This one is called the Mary Magdalene cards. I'm sorry, the Magdalene Oracle. I obviously had way too much coffee. And then this one is called the Art of Love Tarot. Really cool tarot deck that he created with another person. This is his art, but actually the person that created this, and I never give credit to, because I just assume that it is all Tony Carmine Salerno. So let me go ahead and tell you guys, just to give the proper, Denise Jarvie. That's who created this deck, Denise Jarvie. This right here, Tony Carmine Salerno again. This is the Lover's Oracle. There's another addition to this deck, but this was the first one that actually has 2 sides, but this one only has 1. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and use some twin flame messages, because I think that's cool to see what our twin flame has to tell us. I'm going to put that right up there. Let's go ahead and do the twin flame shadows to see what type of a fear or block we've got going on. Use the twin flame oracle, get some additional messages on our connection, and signs from Spirit Love Oracle for some universal signs or energies. And last but not least, Heaven and Earth Oracle cards. And I'll just put those like this. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and do it. So if you chose number 1, let's go ahead and get into the energies of your twin flame connection. And this is basically just going to be what Spirit wants you to know and understand about your twin flame connection currently, okay? So let's go ahead and pick some energies here. Angel, we have Angel of New Life. So it could be that this is an exciting new chapter in your life, and it's about ready to unfold. So it could be that there's an exciting new chapter that's coming for your twin flame connection. You guys are going into a new phase for some reason, or maybe this is individual energy where we're both feeling like we've got some new exciting energies that are ahead of us. We have attachment, letting go of restriction and fear. So again, this is about breaking free. Look at the amazing energies here. We're breaking free of our attachments. Maybe we're breaking free of any kind of attachments or fears that we have connected to our twin flame connection. So we're literally having a rebirthing process. We're coming into a new phase. We're coming into a new year. That could be specific for some of you. We also have blessings, just seeing all the blessings of this connection, feeling really blessed just to be a twin flame, being blessed to just feel this energy, getting to experience this whole situation, really looking at things in more blessed perspective rather than looking at it as this is ruining my life, it's taking away from my life, it's a curse. No, it's actually a blessing. And so I'm seeing here that we're getting out of any lower vibrational energy that's connected to our twin flame connection. And that's awesome. Sophia, you know, this deck I don't use very often. I don't want to not do it justice. I know that means something specific. So let me look at it real quick. I always forget it because it's a woman's name. I think it's like somebody from maybe the Bible. I could be wrong. Sophia. I don't want to, where are we? Sophia. Wait, hold on. Oh, sorry. This is Mary Magdalene. I'm so sorry, you guys. Mary Magdalene, Sophia. Yeah, I definitely think it's like biblical. Somebody dear to you needs your love and support at the moment, perhaps even your forgiveness. Put aside any recent disagreements and let it all go and make up. Deep down, you both know that you love each other. Very interesting. So again, this is about forgiving your twin flame. This is about letting go of any unforgiveness, any attachments to fears, lower vibrational energies. This is restricting your connection. So I feel like people are breaking out of this energy with the angel of new life. You're being encouraged to go into a new energy, maybe this year when it comes to your connection. The lower vibrational energies, the old ways are no longer going to apply to this connection. Okay. Yeah. Why? That's going to bring in a breakthrough. I'm just seeing here, major breakthrough, major coming to a close, leaving something in the past, breaking through into some new energy. And this is about maybe new vitality within your connection. People are basically moving forward now where they were stagnant before. They are opening themselves up to new energy. Sorry to let a cat out. Yeah, that looks really good to me. Really, really good. So let's go ahead and get in a love oracle card. Speak your truth. Beautiful. So maybe that people are now wanting to speak their truth. They may be coming out of this fear of not speaking or not being honest and authentic. This is changing. People are opening themselves up to being more authentic in this connection. I love it. So let's go ahead and get these messages here. What does your twin flame want you to know at this particular time? I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Some of you may have needed to know this right now. You might feel like your twin flame has forgotten all about you, especially if you're not talking. You might think that they never think about you. Not true. You might think that they never want to basically come to you and maybe apologize if there's been an issue. They do. It doesn't mean they will. It just means that they want to. So even though you think that they've forgotten about you, they haven't. They haven't. Healing. Yeah. There's definitely this healing that has occurred or is occurring currently. It's so good. It's so awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at the blockage. Yeah, see, people were just basically acting out of childish behavior. It's not that they didn't know any better, but they were just operating from a child's standpoint. They weren't evolved enough. So it's like, we've got to just realize that our twin flame was coming from the energy of just being a child. And maybe we were childish too. Maybe there were certain things that we did, but this is about forgiving. This is about healing this connection. This is the breakthrough that it needs. This is the new life that it needs. This kind of energy will sustain this connection. So the old energy is only going to restrict it. So we're breaking through this energy. That's what Spirit's telling us. So let's get a final message to wrap up this reading for number 1. Yeah, look, see, we're severing old ways. We are severing any kind of an energy that's lower vibrational. Any attachment that we have that's fear restricting us, we're taking that knife and we are cutting it away. Nothing can hold us back. So angel of new life, it says an exciting new chapter in your life is about ready to unfold. Okay? So let's go ahead and get specific though, because I'm sure some of you are watching this and saying, wait a second. So does this mean that it's just about me? I'm breaking through. I'm feeling better. I'm letting go. I'm, growing, evolving. What does this mean for your connection? Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to do these cards right here. What does this mean for your connection? 5 of Angels. It means we're withdrawing from the connection. Okay. It means we're withdrawing from the connection. This is the best way to handle this connection right now. That's what the 5 of Swords energy is. We're withdrawing. We're deciding that this energy of being attached to it, this energy of being upset and being in lower vibrational energy is actually holding us back from living our lives in a positive way. So we're withdrawing. This is not indicating at all that you're twin flame and you will not come together and that you will not have some sort of successful union moving forward. It just means that right now where you guys are at in this cycle, an old cycle is ending, and that cycle is old and negative anyway. So you want it to end. And it may end because you have withdrawn your attachments to it. You withdrawn your energy. And now that you've done that, and now that you've raised your vibration or are healing and looking at it as a blessing and seeing that somebody was just, not as evolved or whatever. So the truth that you're speaking to yourself, or maybe even to the situation, is I'm having breakthrough and I'm moving forward in a new direction. I'm no longer going to stay attached to the old. I'm severing ties with old energy, old behavior, old situations that are no longer serving me. And this is extremely healing that you're doing this. So you're on the right track if you chose number 1. That's just what I'm getting here. It may not be all sunshine and rainbows that you and your twin flame are coming back together in union tomorrow, but it doesn't mean that it can't happen. It's just indicating here that we had to sever ties with some belief or some energy or some mindset perhaps, or maybe our twin flame is in the process of doing the same. And this is very healing, and this will be healing. And we need to burst into new energy. We can't stay in the old energy anymore, is what Spirit's telling us. And in a way out of that energy may be that we just need to be forgiving. We just need to basically go into Sophia's energy and be forgiving and see it as a blessing rather than ruining your life or taking away from your life, because that kind of thought process can really, really take your whole journey and turn it upside down. Because a lot of people will reach out, or a lot of people will comment on the videos and just talk major shit about their twin flame. And I'm thinking to myself, you're missing the mark of what the twin flame journey is all about. That it's not about this. It's not about this lower vibrational energy that you're in. Yes, you have to be there and maybe wallow in it for a little bit in order to come to your own conclusions and understand it and then release it and let it go. But to stay stuck there for years, if you're in that energy still and it's been years, you're really doing not only yourself, but also this connection a disservice. So we've got to cut ties with the old ways of thinking, any kind of energies that are no longer serving us. If some of you, this may not resonate, but if you're in third-party situations, as in you are attached to your twin flame while they're attached to maybe a karmic cycle or situation that's just not serving you. You're not happy. They're not growing. We're actually enabling them at this point not to basically grow and choose and do the work. So it's best for us to cut ties with this energy and withdraw, so that way people can heal and change. That's what I'm getting here. And it may be that you need to go off on your own for a little bit of time in order for people to grow and see the error of their ways. All I know is that somebody is healing here majorly, and the union as a whole is going to be better for it in the end. That's what I'm getting here from Spirit. So I hope that you guys resonated with those messages. If you did not, go ahead and go and choose number 2 or 3. Actually, I just forgot. We're doing a special message for number 1. So if you guys chose number 1 and you guys skipped to number 2 or 3, I forgot to give you guys this message. I'm so sorry, because I had this on the side. It wasn't in front of me per se, and so I did not see it. Okay, remember, this is the Heaven and Earth Spirit Oracle. The passage, purge, breakthrough, light. I can't even believe this. This is unbelievable. We have 2 cards that have the same exact word, breakthrough. Okay? Purge, let go, sever those fucking ties, right? So this passageway is presenting itself. So I'm going to read this. Purge. You may feel lost, heavy, and weary, as you have many times on this journey through the wilderness of the dark night. Though you should know by now, it is just when you feel you can't go on anymore that the passage of light reveals itself and you are shown the way home. That you're being shown the way home right now, and it's through forgiveness. It's through withdrawing from this energy here. It's about standing in the energy of blessings and forgiveness and letting go and severing that tie and going into a new energy. It's fresh energy. Old stagnant energy no longer applies in your connection. So you're being beckoned to go through this new passageway that is in a light way. It's showing you the way home. You are not lost like you were before. You are only purging so the doors of perception can crack open and let in the guiding light of your higher self. The passageway can be a dark and light squeeze, but that is why it is called a breakthrough. On the other side is the expansive, unlimited nature of the true you. Home is within and is not so far away. See? So what you want is on the other side, but you gotta be willing to take this risk, to sever ties with the old energy, let go of this attachment, thinking, let go of the unforgiveness and looking at the situation that it's just dark and it's just ruining your life, okay? Speak your truth, as in you're going to get very clear. You're going to be shown the truth of the way through this situation. You're going to have a breakthrough. And I'm just seeing that this entire connection is going to shift and heal because the person watching this video is moving forward and they are no longer staying in the old energy where people are not evolving. They're in the energy here where they're going forward. Okay. Your person isn't going to forget about you either is what I'm getting. So if some of you are afraid to withdraw and maybe sever ties and I'm not saying sever ties, but like you're no longer going to attach yourself to this energy in a negative way. It's that energy that's saying here, if you withdraw, this person isn't going to forget about you. They can't because you're connected. You're connected as twin flames. They're not going to be able to forget about you. You might just need to go a few steps ahead of them and they'll catch up later. Okay. All right, you guys, sorry about that I forgot that last message. So if you guys chose number 2, let's go into number 2. All right, the very first thing that Spirit wants to bring forth for your connection, we have Angel of Expression. Speak your truth and express yourself clearly. So maybe that right now people are wanting to express something. They're wanting to say something. So let's go ahead and get another message. We have Yin Yang. This is both people. Both people here, it says creating harmony through balance. Both people want to express themselves. Both people want to be in the energy of speaking their truth and being clear about what they want. So let's go ahead and get some more messages. Is this happening? Is it not happening? It's probably not happening though right now. Why? Because people are still working on themselves. They're in this retreat mode. They're going within for the answers. Okay. We have 2 very calm energies. People are going within, balancing out their energies here through balance. So they might want to express themselves, but this may not be happening right now. It just may not. We have Magdalene or Magdalene. So again, this deck I'm not super familiar with, so I want to do it justice. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. And you know what? Out of all the cards, this is a poem. It's not an actual like saying. So I'm going to read this. Go forth and be true to yourself. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. Oh yeah, like Mary Magdalene. Okay, being authentic. So that's just what I'm getting from this. Okay, so it's telling you that you're going to be tested. Your faith is going to be tested not only on this journey, but in life in general. And it's been tested. Your faith has been tested on this journey. So if you're watching this video and you are resonating with the energies of Mary Magdalene, that's what it is. You may have been cast out. You may have been judged unfairly. You may have been in this energy, but you're authentic to who you truly are. You're expressing yourself with your truth and authenticity. So it may be that somebody is not either ready for that kind of an energy, it's very intense, or that this energy is balancing out for them and they're going to be stepping into their truth. Okay. Yeah, see the turnaround revolution. This is the Hanged Man's energy. It's very interesting. We have definitely a pause in this connection. It could have been on pause for a long time, or it could just be on pause right now. But whatever this is, somebody is going to have some sort of revolution. They're going to have a realization, an awakening. They're going to basically see things from a different perspective. So and maybe even you, the person watching this video, that you've had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations just to kind of see things in a different perspective. It's been a part of your spiritual growth and journey. So I'm definitely getting, if you chose number 2, you are in some heavy learning cycles when it comes to the spiritual journey. It's not just about your twin flame. It's almost like it's about, I mean, it should always be about the individuals too, but it's really about the individual watching this video. Like you've gone through a lot. Cast away your concerns and come rest in my embrace. So this is an energy here where regardless if 2 people are together or not, there is this energetic connection and bond where you guys want to come together. So even though things are suspended right now in time, the desire, the energies are still there on that 5D level to where you guys are desiring each other in that way. So some of you may have needed to know that. So let's go ahead and go into what your twin flame wants you to know and understand. See, I miss you regardless of how things seem. And that's just what I'm getting for your connection. Regardless of what's happened, regardless of how long this has been, what they've said, what they've done, what they've not done, there's definitely an energy here where somebody misses you regardless of how they are acting or what they said or did. And again, people may have retreated from each other. Somebody may have misjudged you unfairly. Or maybe you've been misjudging them or judging them unfairly. But there is something about balance and retreating and not being together. It's like a sacrifice has been made in your connection in order for people to heal at a very deep soul level. So I'm definitely getting the people that chose number 2, you've got your work cut out for you because you've had it tough. You've had it tough and you've been put to the test and things have not always seemed fair. But you know what? You have the spirit of Mary Magdalene. You are going to get there. You are going to make it through. And somebody still is, they miss you and they care for you, even though you guys might not be speaking or may not be together. That's what I'm getting here. So let's go ahead and get a shadow here. Yeah, so we have void. So again, something is not happening with this particular connection if you chose number 2. There's been a big block, a big void in space and time. So for those of you that chose number 2, it could literally be that you have not spoken to this person in a very long time, or that there's been a major gap, a major void in time and space, big time. Okay. And again, that might be one of the reasons why you're thinking to yourself, there's no way this person still thinks about me, or that they still care. And that's why they're coming through with that message saying, I miss you regardless of how things seem. There's still energy. And I feel like that's why this reading is bringing forth this energy here, because it's saying, come rest in my embrace. I just want to come back together with you. There might be a lot of things that need to be healed, a lot of conversations, a lot of work that needs to be done in order to put this connection back together. And people may just want to come back together and skip that whole entire process. They may literally just feel that sometimes in their heart, just like they just want to run back to this person. They just want to come back into the arms and into the embrace of this person, your twin flame. And it's because you just miss them regardless of what the hell has happened here. You guys miss each other regardless of what's happened. And people may want to express that, but they may not be able to express that because of all the distance or the time or whatever has happened here. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Okay. This right here is coming through because there's a major, not only are we doing a twin flame reading, of course, okay, but this is a major confirmation for those of you that even question your connection, that this is a twin flame connection. The yin and yang card being here, the sacrifice. If you guys chose number 2, there's been some major lessons that you had to go through when it comes to your own life and this connection. But I'm just seeing here that this is definitely happening for a reason. You guys may not be together, but it's for your connection later on. And it's for the bigger picture. That's what I'm getting here. It's amazing. Yep, revealing eyes. So the thing is, it could be that you guys have come together, like you came together and you just locked eyes. You saw it in this person's eyes. You just knew there was something special about them. They could have felt the same way about you. Somebody's eyes don't lie either is what I'm seeing. So if you guys are seeing somebody's eyes, their eyes can't lie. Their eyes miss you. Regardless of how things seem, look in their eyes are going to be a telltale sign of what's really going on with them. The eyes are the window to the soul. It's going to reveal their authenticity. So even if on the appearance, on the outside, they seem like they're just whatever, their eyes don't lie. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Their eyes don't lie. Okay. So let's go ahead and wrap up this reading here with the final message. Tiger energy. Presence, stillness, respect. It says, can you say 1,000 words without saying anything? There's something about no words being spoken, a major void, a major pullback in energy, a major separation between you and your twin flame if you chose number 2. So can you say 1,000 words without saying anything? Can you roar in silence? If you can, then you have a strong presence. Our presence says more about us than our words. A tiger does not have to say anything for you to know that it is powerful and not to be messed with. I'm not even going to read the rest of this card because I've gotten it many times to understand what it means. And this is definitely saying that you've got strong presence, or somebody has strong presence. There's a strong energy, even though you guys are not physically together or actively together as twin flames. There's still an amazing, powerful energy that exists. You don't have to be together in order to experience the energy. Okay. This is also saying too, that it could be that somebody in this connection has this tiger energy. And that might be one of the reasons why somebody is staying away if they've retreated from you and they're not returning to your life in order to make contact with you and to express their truth and express themselves. They may have, treated you or judged you unfairly in the past. And so there could be this energy here where they really regard you as somebody who is very powerful and somebody not to mess with. So there could be a little bit of this energy of being intimidated, is what I'm also getting from this reading. There's been so much time and space. If this person was to make contact with you, what would they be met with? Okay. There's also this immense amount of respect, but there's a stillness and a void and a major gap in this connection. but it's very powerful nonetheless. So if you needed to know that you're twin flames with somebody, I feel like that's a confirmation in this reading for you. I'm also getting this energy where something is not happening and hasn't either been happening for a while, but the truth is in the eyes and in the energy. It doesn't lie. The energy is there. It's twin flame. And this is about an awakening, seeing things in a different light and a different perspective. And you've had to go through something on this journey or with this individual in order to basically come into your authentic self, to come into your full power, your authentic spirit, your like your soul purpose. And so it's like through surviving this connection, through surviving this unfair injustice or whatever may have happened here, it's like you've grown into yourself. You become stronger because of this connection, if that makes sense. But just know that people want, they feel this energy of this connection, and they feel quite positive about it, even though there might be that hesitance of, I'm not sure how to come towards you at this particular time. I may have retreated away from you, but there's a balancing that's occurring currently in your twin flame connection, and eyes don't lie for some reason. So that's what Spirit wants you guys to know. So I hope that made sense to you guys. I hope that you resonated with it and you enjoyed it. And if it didn't, go ahead and choose either 1 or 3. All right, you guys, so if you chose number 3, let's go ahead and get into your twin flame messages. Okay, so we have Angel of Joyfulness. It says something wondrous and magical is about to happen. How exciting is that? We have Peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So that's fantastic. So it looks to me like we've got joy and peace that is coming in, especially if you guys have gone through some sort of an energy with your twin flame that has been disruptive, that has been lower vibrational. So these energies are going to shift and change is what Spirit is saying here. Love it. We also have inner child. So if there's been any kind of inner child issues, inner child wounds, whatever the situation is, again, we are dissolving any unwanted energies, any disturbing thoughts, any kind of insecurities or issues that we have tied to the past. Inner child is also that card of fresh energy, joyous energy, the joy of a child. Beautiful. Look at this. We have the Lovers. This is so fantastic. So I'm just getting here that it's like two people that are that may have had issues are dissolving these issues and stepping more into an energy of joy, stepping into an energy of something wondrous happening in their connection. So there's a good indication that you and your twin flame may go into a fresh new energy and have a brand new beginning and a fresh new start a joyous, wondrous new energy. Queen of Trees. So the Queen of Trees here has worked on herself. She's the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles has manifested this into her physical world. It's like she's worked on herself so much to raise her own vibration and cleared all of her own energies that somehow people are wanting to come back into the embrace. It's like the masculine wants to come into the embrace of the King of Pentacles. He is nurtured by the Queen of Pentacles. They're two lovers coming together. They're uniting. Now, whether or not they're coming into a permanent union, is yet to be known, obviously, but there's definitely an energy of union out of all the ones that I've done so far. Number 1 didn't have it, number 2 didn't have it, but this one has it. Okay, this one has it. Yeah, reflection. So this is about you guys have given each other that time and that space. May not happen right away, but there's definitely this time where people have had time to reflect and really figure out what it is that they want. And you can see this Queen of Trees, like she's got one eye open, like she's really, really looking at what she wants. She's looking at what she wants to create. And she wants this lover's energy here. And she's willing to do the work in order for that to happen. She's raising her vibration. And because of this, now magical things are happening within her connection. That's just what I'm getting. That's pretty amazing. So let's get a message from your twin flame to you. Lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. So you may have dealt with somebody who lied about something. They were acting like a child. They had issues. They had damage. So it was just the way that they came at you. And this may be something that has caused a lot of disruption for you. You may have felt like you can't trust anymore, or that this person has just completely destroyed things between the two of you, that it's irreparable at this point. But I'm just getting here that you're dissolving and letting that go and really going into any healing energy, anything that needs to be healed. And because of this, the vibration of this connection is raising, and people are going to want to go into this connection of coming back together and working on this connection. That's what I'm seeing for number 3. And it's because the person watching this video is in that energy of working on themselves and feeling a lot better. They've done the work. They've dissolved this energy. So what's a challenge here? Judgmental. So this is an energy here where maybe our thoughts and our judgment about our twin flame are something that have actually kept us in this like in this energy here of feeling disturbed. We're so disturbed by what they've done. We're so disturbed by what they lied about, by what they've done, that all we've done is stay stuck in this energy of being super judgmental about the actions. But what we've ended up doing is we've ended up putting ourselves in a place of just dis-ease where we're not feeling happy. We're feeling conflicted. We're taking on this person's energy instead of clearing it for ourselves, or instead of going into the energy, just kind of seeing that, you know what, people are operating at their own level of awareness. Maybe your twin flame was just easier for them to lie than to tell you the truth. And the lying doesn't necessarily have to be like deceptive in the fact that they lied in order to, they were cheating or something like that. But it could just be that it was easier for them not to express how they were really feeling at the time because they didn't feel ready. They still felt like a child, that sort of energy here. But judgmental is just saying that as long as we're in that energy of judging them, we're actually judging ourselves. And I'm just seeing that the person watching this video, you are dissolving and these thoughts and raising your vibration. And what it's doing is it's bringing the connection to a higher level, and people want to come back together in the physical because of this energy shift. Wow. We have abandoned. Yeah, somebody left. Somebody abandoned. But guess what? You guys were able to give each other space in order to reflect on what it was that you truly desired and what you truly wanted. And it could be that the Queen of Trees, Queen of Pentacles, really had some work that she needed to do. And so if she hadn't have been abandoned by her twin flame, if she hadn't have been lied to, if she hadn't have gone into this energy, she wouldn't be coming full circle as to where she's at right now. So it's actually a benefit that these things happen. It's actually a blessing in disguise that she was triggered in this way in order to clear these unresolved issues that she had and has had for a very long time. That's what I'm getting here. So it's a benefit what's happened to you, and it might not feel that way and you might not see it as a blessing, but I'm seeing that in the end, if you can shift that energy and see it as something that had to occur in order for you to clear, I'm seeing here that you're going to go into that wondrous and magical energy, and the magical energy is coming into physical union with your twin flame. Oh my gosh, see, it's like this is an upswing in luck. So if you've been in energy where it's just been bad luck, bad mojo, bad energy, it's just not happening, your luck is about ready to change in this connection. And that's just what I picked up on from the very beginning. Out of all the three choices, number 3 had the biggest energy of coming together in physical union soon, or at some point in the near future. So our last message, we have cardinal: instinct, confidence, and timing. Look at this. The timing is right. It says, I don't try to hide because I have nothing to fear. I sing at your window, cheer, cheer, flashing my vivid red feathers for all to see. I am confident and I know who I am. So again, this is this energy here where somebody's feeling much better. Somebody has cleared this energy. Somebody has dissolved their thoughts. Now, this doesn't have to just be for this Queen of Pentacles. If you're a feminine watching this, this could definitely be for the masculine aspect and the twin flame connection where somebody's feeling better. They're no longer wanting to lie. They're no longer wanting to basically be judgmental about a connection like this, or maybe some aspect of you that they were judgmental for. They're wanting to come out of this dissolved, or they're wanting to go more into a state of peace and joy rather than being in this childish, crappy energy. They've had time to reflect. And I just see that when people are feeling better, it's red. People are wanting to come together in the physical world. That's what I'm getting here. 2 people coming together in the physical in order to, work on something, in order to have more joy and dissolve this crappy energy that you may have experienced with your twin flame for either a while or just lately. There's a major shift that's happening in number 3 if you chose number 3. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed those messages. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye-bye.